Hi, it's Steve. Today we'd like to show you how to change the inlet water valve on your dishwasher. If the inlet water valve fails, you'll either have no water in your dishwasher or it may cause a flood as well. It's a really easy job to change, so let me show you how we do it. Now, to change the inlet valve on this dishwasher, we first of all will need to disconnect power to the dishwasher, so locate the electrical panel, turn off the appropriate breaker, or remove the appropriate fuses. Once we've done that, we'll next need to turn off the water supply to the dishwasher, and then we'll pull the lower access panel off so that we can get at the valve assembly. Now, for demonstration purposes, we've laid the dishwasher on its back, although you won't need to do that in your home. Now that we've disconnected the supply to the valve, we also have an adapter fitting on there that we need to remove as well. So we'll use an adjustable wrench. We're just going to loosen that fitting. Remove it completely. And we'll either save that for use on the new valve, or you can replace it if it's damaged. But next we'll need to remove the wire harness connector. They're normally on there fairly tight, so you may need a flat blade screwdriver to help pry them off. Then next we'll remove the two mounting screws from the bracket. In this model, we use a 5/16 hex head screw. And just slide that bracket down and pivot it out. That will give us access to the clamp that secures the outlet hose. I'm using a pair of pliers. Just going to squeeze that clamp together and slide it down on the hose. And while grasping that hose, we'll twist it to break the bond. Then we can pull it off. And there will probably be some water in that hose, so you need something to clean that up. You can then discard the old valve. We'll begin by reinstalling that hose on the outlet of the valve. Make sure it's pushed firmly onto the outlet of the valve. And then we'll just rotate that valve till it's in its final position. Make sure that we have no kinks in the hose. And then reposition that clamp. Position that bracket on the frame of the dishwasher. And we'll install those retaining screws. Now, if you're going to reuse the street elbow that you took off of the old valve, we'll first want to remove all of that thread tape and make sure it's nice and clean before we install new. Now we'll install some new thread tape on that elbow. And start the threads by hand into the valve first. Make sure we don't get it cross-threaded. And then we'll tighten it using the adjustable wrench. You may also wish to grasp that mounting bracket, keep it from flexing too much as we tighten it. Make sure we have it tightened securely. Next, we'll reinstall the harness connector to the solenoid. Now we're ready to connect that to the inlet water supply, where we can turn the supply valve on to make sure that we have no leaks coming into the valve. Once we've verified that, we're ready to put the front panel back on. Now we're ready to turn on the water supply to make sure that we have no leaks going into that valve. Once we're satisfied that we have no problems there, we'll put the access panel back on and we're ready to reconnect the power, and your repair is complete.